So I can't see your screen.
Yeah, now?
No,
Now?
sir. No.
No. Now can you see? Hello?
It's showing me black screen, sir.
Black screen.
Yeah. Yes, yes, I can see it now, sir.
You can see. Yeah. So now Douglas has the following transactions during January. Introduced 5,000 cash as capital. Okay. So
Okay.
what is increasing? Cash is increasing
Cash is increasing and
and capital
the
is
capital is.
in the credit, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 5,000, 5,000. Purchased goods on credit from Richard worth 2,000. So purchase is an expense, correct?
Purchases and
So debit
expense,
all
yes.
expenses or expense is increasing. So debit, correct?
Debit, yes, sir.
And the liability is increasing. So it's credit to
Yes, sir.
payables. Now paid rent for 1 month. So what
Again
happens?
an expense.
The expense is increasing. So rent
Yes.
2, cash is decreasing. So credit.
Cash is decreasing.
Asset
So
decreases,
credit.
credit, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Paid electricity for 1 month. Same thing. Electricity
Same
to
thing.
cash. Yeah, yeah.
Expense.
200.
Yes, sir.
Expense is increasing and cash is decreasing.
Cash is decreasing. So credit.
So please decreasing. Yes,
Credit, sir.
yes, yeah. Please make a note of these 4 entries.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shall I move forward? Purchase car
Just
for
give.
cash. So one. Hello.
Yes, sir. Just can you scroll up a little bit, sir?
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Yes.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Uh, when done, please inform me, Fatima.
Yes, yes, sir.
Today I thought of taking long class in the morning. You were not
Yes, yes.
like well, it seems.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay. Now, Fatima, you answer me the next one. What could be the thing about this purchased
Purchased car
like
for
for car for cash?
car for cash.
So car is a asset, correct?
Yes, sir.
So asset is increasing and again one asset is decreasing. That is cash,
Yes,
correct?
cash is decreasing. Yes, sir.
So 1,000, 1,000.
So it is
Car to cash.
um it is a credit.
Yeah, yeah. Cash is credit. Why? Because asset is decreasing. This asset
Yes,
is
sir.
we have an increase in asset as well as decrease in asset.
Yes, sir.
Sold half of the goods on credit to Tish for 1750. So revenue is an always revenue is nothing but in the credit or increase in revenue in
Credit.
the credit.
Yes, sir.
And when we sell goods on credit to someone, our asset is increasing, which is nothing but the receivable, correct?
Receivable. Yes, sir.
So either you write Tish or receivable to sales or revenue.
Yes, sir.
1750, 1750. Please make a note of this.
Yes, sir.
We can also make a T account right now immediately for this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Done.
Drew 300 for his own expenses. So actually drawings is debit always.
Debit. Yes, sir.
And which account is getting affected? Cash.
Cash.
So cash credit, because cash decreases when you draw money.
Decrease.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
And when you sell goods for cash to someone, you get cash. Cash increases to revenue or sales. Revenue increases. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, done.
Sales. Okay. Yes, sir. Done.
Now we'll make T-shape accounts for everyone.
Yes, sir.
We'll make cash account. That is particulars amount, debit, credit. Okay.
Yes.
We'll make cash account, capital, particulars amount, debit, credit. We'll make sales account or revenue,
Yes, sir.
particulars amount, debit, credit. Apart from this, what we have? Capital हो गया, capital done, cash done, purchases, payables.
Payables. Yes.
Now purchases, payables, rent, electricity, expenses, particulars amount, It's a lengthy, tedious task to make ledger. So debit,
Yes, sir.
credit, debit, credit, debit, credit, debit, and credit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, electricity and everything, car account, drawings account, receivables account, car account, receivables account, and one more was what?
Drawing.
That one? Drawings. Yeah. Particulars amount, debit, credit.
Yeah.
You're understanding, no? My handwriting is not good, Fatima.
No,
It's
no,
very
I
bad.
understand.
Yeah. So now debit is always like, for whenever I speak about some asset, increase in asset
Yes.
is debit. Am I right?
Debit. Yes, sir.
So I'll put all the increase in cash in debit. So how will I know that my cash is increasing? Here my cash is increasing. It's in debit. Am I
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Whenever I have cash in debit, those all times my cash has increased. So increase in asset comes in debit, so I'll write in the debit side. Am I right?
Debit side. Yes, sir.
But it is understood fact that I will not write cash in its own account. I will write the other thing in the debit, because of which the cash has increased. The reason because
Right.
of which the cash has increased, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I'll take to capital. I'll take in another debit to sales. I'll take another debit drawings. Sorry, wherever the cash was in debit, I'll take, sorry. I'll take capital, I'll take sales. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'll take to capital, to sales. So what was the amount? Capital was 5,000 and
5,000.
sales was like 2,100.
2,100.
Because increase in asset is debit. We have already seen in double entry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So cash is done, and wherever the cash is in credit, that those times the cash has decreased. So that has decreased because of what I will write. Am I right? So I cannot write cash in cash, but I can write rent in cash, correct?
Yes, sir.
But where shall I write this rent? In the credit, because the cash has decreased, correct?
Right, sir. Yes.
So cash is credit, now here. Cash is credit, that means cash has
is
decreased.
credit. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
cash has decreased. So I will write rent drawings in the
Rent
credit. Rent drawings and
credit.
car in the credit.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
rent. Actually, we should write buy, but no need. Rent, car, and what was that?
Uh, Drawing, sir.
Drawings and electricity one.
Electricity. Yes, sir.
We'll see the amounts there. Rent 500, drawings 300, car $1,000, electricity $200. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's it. I think cash account, whatever we were supposed to do, we have almost done that. We have to
Yes,
target
sir.
another account. Purchase payables. So increase in expense debit, okay, and decrease
Yes.
credit. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So when we purchase goods on credit, whatever the case is, the expenditure has increased. So we'll put in debit. Am I right?
Right, sir.
As you can see, increase in expense. Whenever I speak about expense, increase debit. Okay,
Yes, sir.
it's debit. So I'll write two payables in purchase. Two payables. What is the amount? The amount happens to be $2,000. And payables, definitely, like payables is what actually? Payables is a liability. Am I right?
Liability. Yes, sir.
And when I write liability in the credit, it means increase in liability, correct?
Yes, sir.
So increase in liability is what, Fatima, credit or debit? Credit?
Increase in liability is a credit.
Yeah, that's why it is in credit. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So I'll write purchase in payables as increase in liability.
Yes, sir.
Purchase. So what is the meaning of this? See, cash, I can explain you. Whenever there was increase in cash, I wrote all the things in debit. This capital and 2100 sales has increased my cash. That's the reason why they are in debit. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
These two have increased the cash or decreased the cash?
They have decreased.
Fatima, debit is what actually? In asset.
Debit is in asset account. It's increase in asset.
Yes. So when I write these two in the debit, what does it mean? What they are doing to this asset? They are increasing or decreasing the
They are
asset?
they are decreasing the asset. Sorry, increasing the asset.
No, Fatima, you have to be very firm and clear. Whenever there is a debit in the asset, that means the asset is decreasing or increasing.
Debit in the asset is increasing.
Of course, increasing. So
Yes,
these
sir.
two things, the capital has come in the business. We have done cash sales. They are increasing the cash. Debit, increase in asset.
Yes, sir.
And these all, we paid rent, we paid money to buy car, we drew for drawings, we paid for electricity expenses. All these are in credit. They are decreasing the asset or increasing the asset.
They are increasing the asset.
Here the asset has increased and here also the asset has increased.
Yes, sir.
When you paid rent out of the cash account, it has increased the asset or decreased the asset, Fatima?
The cash is decreasing.
That's what I'm asking, Fatima. See, I don't know, like, I don't think you have not again reviewed the previous class.
Yes, sir.
I'm very honest. I'm very honest in this. You did not review the previous
Yes.
class, correct?
No, no, I did not, sir.
So if you come like this in the class without reviewing, then every day you'll find problems, Fatima.
Right, sir.
See, the efforts are joint efforts of a teacher and a student, correct?
Right. Yes, sir.
Please focus, Fatima, put your efforts and spend more time on this. It's very simple
Yes.
concept. The only thing is the chain should not break. So what I'm saying here, it's very simple. I said cash account. See, what does it mean? I showed you account. T account. We are doing T accounts. So
Yes, sir.
this is asset, correct? Debit
Yes, sir.
shows in the debit side it is always increase in asset. That means
Increase in
whatever
asset.
you write in
Yes,
the
sir.
debit side of asset account, that will increase the asset. Whatever the
Yes, sir.
entries you write in the credit side, that will decrease the asset, correct?
Decrease. Yes. Yes, sir.
cash is definitely an asset for my business. So these two things, money has come in the form of capital in the business, and when I do cash sales, I really get cash. So these two would increase my asset account. Now, this is
Yes, sir.
since they are increasing my asset account, I have put them in debit.
Debit. Yes, sir.
Now what is happening? I am paying rent of 500. I am paying for car purchase. I am paying for. I am withdrawing money from business. I am paying for electricity expenses. These are all increasing the asset or decreasing the asset. Increasing the cash or decreasing the cash.
They are decreasing the cash.
Of course, when you
So
pay
they
all
are in the
this,
credit
when
side.
you pay money for all this, they will decrease the cash, na?
Right. Yes, sir.
So credit decrease in asset.
Yes, sir.
Now write these points, Fatima. Fill this.
Yes. Yes. Just 1 minute, sir.
You're writing on the book or you're typing in the laptop?
No, I'm writing in a book, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Done, sir.
Yeah. Now, so it is very clear and evident that whatever I write in the debit of asset account, that shows increase in asset, and whatever I write in the credit side of asset account, it shows decrease in asset, correct?
Right, sir.
We'll
Yes.
balance this also. So 7,100 and here like 1,500 and 2,000.
2000.
So what happens here? It is 2,000, correct? But you cannot write this. You should write both sides 7,100.
7,100. Yes.
And you're carrying 5,000 from here. So you will write to balance carried down 5,000. What does it show? Fatima, it shows
Yes, sir.
that 5,000 is the cash what you have. Okay.
Okay.
That
Okay,
means
sir.
you received 7,100. You paid for all these expenses and this is left over with you.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay, sir.
That's in
Yes.
the debit, na?
Yes, sir. That is a debit.
Now, when it comes to capital, see, capital is in the liabilities side, correct? So,
Right.
increase in asset was this capital, correct? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So, capital means increase in liability or decrease in liability. When you are putting in the business, it is increasing the liability of the business or decreasing the liability of the business?
It is increasing the liability.
Of course. So, increase in liability is credit. Am I right?
Credit. Yes, sir.
So, I'll write cash here, 5,000. Yeah, are you okay with this? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now sales. Sales is a revenue. Increase in revenue is credit and decrease in revenue is debit. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So whenever cash sales has happened, there was an increase in revenue. Am I right, Fatima?
Yes, sir. Cash.
See,
Okay. Yes, sir.
you sold goods to customers, you immediately took cash
Got
from
the
them.
revenue.
That is
Yes, sir.
Yeah, revenue. So increase in revenue is in credit. Am I right? So can I write in
Yes,
credit?
sir. Yes, sir.
Cash 2100. Okay. So here I will write capital. Decrease in liability is always debit. And increase in liability is credit. Decrease
Correct.
in revenue is debit. Increase in revenue is credit. Correct? See,
Yes,
I
sir.
think it's very like not a treat to like watch this and like trace out, but you need to adjust with this. We have space constraint.
Yes, yes, sir. Of course, no issues, sir.
Understood, now? Shall I move forward?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So like we wrote purchase, we wrote payable. That means increase in expense. Here increase in liability. Am I right? So increase in
Yes, sir.
expense debit, increase in liability credit. Correct?
Correct.
Now we'll move forward.
Yes, sir.
We'll move forward. Yeah. So Fatima, like rent you paid to some landlord, correct? So when you
Yes,
pay rent,
sir.
that is increase in expense or decrease in expense?
It
You
is
are
an
paying rent,
increase in
increase
expense.
in expense. So increase in expense is debit or credit? Debit, na?
It's an
To
increase,
cash?
sir.
Yeah, increase in expense is debit, na?
To cash, it's decrease. Yes, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, see, increase in expense is always debit. So you should immediately write in debit. No need to
Yes,
think
sir.
anything about that. Yeah, increase in expense is debit. So if you should like whenever you forget things, these rules would help you to make anything. Okay. Increase in
Right.
expense. So here I will write increase in expense. Increase in expense is debit. That's why I wrote in debit to cash, like I wrote in debit, not, yeah, to cash. And decrease in expense is credit, correct? So decrease in expense, but there's no entry like that. So we'll leave it. So that is, I've already written the cash account. Like there was a decrease in cash, correct?
Right.
Decrease in cash because I
Yes.
paid for rent, and increase in expense because it was a cash payment for rent. Okay. But
Next
you should
expense.
only think it in such a way,
Yes, sir.
increase in expense debit, decrease in expense credit. That's it. Now, electricity, you paid electricity bill,
Yes,
it's an
sir.
increase in expense, so debit to cash.
Yes, sir.
Please make a note of these two accounts. I'll move to next three accounts.
Yes.
Because now, Fatima, you will make, I will give you a full-fledged question. You will make the journals, you will make the ledgers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Done.
Yeah. Now, car purchase. There was increase in asset, correct? So to
Hmm.
cash, because increase in asset, na?
Yes, sir. So debit.
So debit. And receivables, increase in asset. So to like where we were, like receivables to sales, I think. Receivables to sales. So
Sales.
we yeah, to sales. So what we have to do is, since the receivable is an asset, to sales debit. Why? Because increase in asset, correct?
Increase in asset. Right, sir.
Yeah, see, the entry was receivables to sales. What
Yes.
does it mean? Your revenue has increased, your asset has increased. Receivable is an asset. That means already 10,000 you were supposed to receive. For example, more 5,000 you are supposed to receive now. So it has become 15,000. Na? Example I'm
Yes, sir.
saying. So it's an increase in asset. So increase in
Yes.
asset debit and increase in revenue credit. So where is my revenue? Sales
Correct.
here. So I will write in credit. Yeah. I'll write receivables. we'll see that amount. 1750. So you, in sales account also you write 1750, and in receivables account I'll write 1750. Okay, yeah. Please
Yes.
make a note of this. Both the things, and there also in sales account also.
Yes.
In cash, I have already written car credit side because it was decreasing my cash, decreasing my
Right.
asset. Correct.
Yes, sir.
One asset is increasing, another asset is decreasing. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just a moment, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
please take your
noting
time.
it down. Yes, sir. Done.
Now, in case of drawings, drawings is like debit. It's an increase in drawings, na? So increase in drawings is debit, and because of drawings, what has decreased? Cash. So I've put there
Yes.
drawings in the credit. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Drawings is always debit. So increase in drawings is debit. So I'll write to cash. Done. And what was the other thing? No. I think I've written wrong. It's here. I should write to cash. So what is the money I withdrew? I think $300. Yeah. We'll write 300 here. Please make a note of this.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll check almost any account is left over or not. We'll try to wind up that one also.
Okay, sir.
I'm just coming, Fatima. Just drinking some water and coming. 2 minutes.
All right, sir. All right.
Yeah. Done, Fatima?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So shall I move scroll up and see? Check the last things.
Yes, sir.
Electricity, cash, sales, everything is done, I think. Now only we need to tally. So you know
Yes,
how
sir.
to tally, na?
Yes, sir. You just
Yeah, no problem. I'll do one
explained
more,
it. Yes.
no worries. I'll just give you the thing how to do. See here, there is like cash, na? So you just put
Yes.
the same here, it's zero, correct?
Right, sir.
We'll put 300 both the sides. Here there is a deficiency. So we'll carry from here. That's the reason we are tallying. How you can tally?
Yes.
You're carrying from here. That's the reason you're tallying, correct? By balance carry down.
Tally.
300.
Yes, sir.
Same thing. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah, Fatima. So you're doing this? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, Fatima. Yeah, this one.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
So it was $1,000
Yes,
here.
yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, so we put 1,000 here
Right.
and we put 1,000 here and we carry the amount by balance carry down 1,000. Okay. So in this way, you have to do the tallying for every account. Will you do that and send me the screenshot right now? Hello. Hello. Fatima, can you hear me? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Fatima, can you
Yes,
hear
yes, sir.
me? Yeah. Can you send me the screenshot after tallying all the accounts so that I can check and tell you you're doing any mistake, something? Hello. Fatima, can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
So your voice is breaking.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear my voice? Just a second, just wait on. Hold on. Yeah, can you hear my voice, Saket? So can you hear my
Hello.
voice? Fatima, can you hear my voice? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.